Making soups and stews in the Crockpot. Soups and stews make for delicious lunches and dinners any time of the year, and when you use the Crockpot to cook them, the flavors seem to blend together perfectly. With just a few adjustments to cooking times and to the amount of liquids used, most recipes for soups and stew made on the stovetop can be converted for the Crockpot. In general, you will have to cut the liquid or moisture used in a stovetop recipe in half when cooking in a Crockpot. Also, remember that when you are making dishes in the Crockpot with noodles, it is important to watch them carefully. Noodles can overcook, easily becoming mushy and basically falling apart all throughout your soup or stew. You will find that most recipes for soups and stews made in the Crockpot call for adding the noodles 10 to 15 minutes before the end of the cook time. The exact time will also depend on the type of noodle and whether you are cooking on the high or low setting. For soups and stews in the Crockpot, try using different types of meats including various cuts of beef, poultry, and pork. Ham cooks wonderfully in a slow cooker and can be combined with ingredients such as beans, cabbage, and potatoes. Pork chops and spare ribs fall off the bone effortlessly and are incredibly tender when cooked in the Crockpot. Both can be served with potatoes, rice, and salad for a tasty meal. Chicken and turkey are also ideal for soups made in a slow cooker. There is nothing quite like homemade chicken noodle soup, and there are many delicious varieties of chicken soups to choose from, including those with Asian, Mexican, and Southwestern themes, just to name a few. To make a hearty stew in the Crockpot, use beef including less expensive cuts such as chuck roast or cubes of meat that are intended for stews. How to make beef barley vegetable soup in the Crockpot lot. You need 1 1/2 to 2 cups water. Add 1 1/2 cups first. 1 1/2 to 2 pounds of beef chuck roast or beef stew meat. 1/2 teaspoon salt. 1/4 teaspoon black pepper. 1/2 teaspoon dried thyme. Leaves to cloves garlic. Minced 1 onion. Chopped 1 green pepper. Chopped 1 cup frozen green beans. 1 cup frozen corn to cans. 28 ounces total. Diced tomatoes. And drained to 1/3 cup pearl barley. Uncooked 8 ounces tomato sauce to cans. 28 ounces total. Beef broth. How to make it. Combine all of the ingredients in the order they are listed inside of a 3 to 5 quart Crockpot. With the lid in place, cook the soup on the low setting for 8 to 9 hours. Or if you prefer, use the high setting for 4 to 5 hours. Stir only once halfway through the cooking time. Add the other half cup of water if necessary. You will know that your beef barley vegetable soup is done when the barley, meat, and vegetables are all tender. If you have a newer Crockpot that may cook some foods faster, or you are not sure if the cooking times listed are accurate, check the soup at 7 hours when cooking on low or at 3 1/2 hours on the high setting. Making soups and stews in the Crockpot. Soups and stews make for delicious lunches and dinners any time of the year, and when you use the Crockpot to cook them, the flavors seem to blend together perfectly. With just a few adjustments to cooking times and to the amount of liquids used, most recipes for soups and